guys, welcome to another episode of the Cat Lady Podcast. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady. That's 2 T's, stands for Craft All the Things. Welcome back. It is episode 136. I do have some notes today. My kids are in the other room, so hopefully we don't get too distracted, but didn't have a chance to record earlier, so here we are. Welcome. If you are new, thank you for checking me out. I am a knitting, spinning, fiber-related, yarn dyeing podcast, so all sorts of yarny fun. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and putting up with the crazy that always ensues here. You can find me on the internet as the Cat Lady, that's 2 T's, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube as Crafty Cat Lady, and TikTok occasionally, and Discord, so I will talk about that in a minute, which is like a chat group. I am on Ravelry, but I don't use it too much. I try to keep my projects updated, but I've been getting a little sloppy with that too, so I don't know what to do because Ravelry has kind of been not nice, so I don't know. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. You can email me at craftycatlady@gmail.com or thecatladydesigns@gmail.com. So on to podcast news. Like I mentioned, I have a Discord page, server, whatever it's called. I think it's called a server. So it's an app or it's a website. I use the app on my phone, which is really nice, but it's a chat feature. So it's kind of like how I was using my Ravelry group, but it's more interactive and it's fun and it's convenient that it's on my phone. So we pop in, we talk about, we have a general group of, like a general chat group. We have music chat group. We have a yarn. When I post my podcast, I'll update that little section too. Books, like just all different categories of things where you can just pop in and kind of talk. So you just like a message board. So it's been really cool. So we have 20 something members right now, which is not bad. So it's kind of fun. And I pop in there a lot. So again, if you want to interact with me on a more regular basis, that is the place to be. So the link is down below. I'm hoping to do a make-along this summer as kind of a marginalized group, like helping the marginalized community kind of theme. So I would, the prize would be a skein of yarn or something from a maker of color or LGBTQ maker or something along those lines. I would say the make-along itself is going to be like pick a pattern from your favorite maker of color, you know, Asian maker, LGBTQ maker type thing, use a pattern or the yarn from a dyer, that kind of thing. So, and then I'm going to try to host it on Discord as well. So that's going to be some trial and error over there, but basically you can post your finished objects there. And then there's like something that will like there's like a bot that'll pick a winner. So that could be fun. And we could have a chat server thing set up too to just talk about stuff. If there's any other podcasters that want to join me and host this make along together, please let me know. Again, I was thinking sometime in the summer, so June, July, something like that. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for podcast news. So finished objects. If you follow me, you will have seen this already because I was too excited not to post it, but I have finished my Habitation throw. So this is the Habitation throw by Helen Stewart, Curious Handmade. And it is made out of Lollypopgirlyarns on Etsy, who is a crocheting Whovian. She sometimes podcasts. I used all but one mini. I still have one left. And if you've been following along this little journey, I actually had to rip back because I started my decreases too soon, even though I weighed the yarn and I did everything that the pattern said. But for some reason, it was still, like, I felt like I was gonna have a lot of yarn left over. And so I ripped back to, so I had made it all the way to Goofy here. This is a Disney themed mini. So I made it all the way to like this Goofy. And that's when I started my decreases originally. So that was here. So I added almost 2 full minis of increases. I ripped back and then increased almost 2 full minis more and then started my decreases and still 1 mini left and just a hair of the final one. So this, I was fine with this. Okay. I wasn't going to rip back for that. And what happened, and I know what happened, you know, you're supposed to weigh it because it was kind of based on weight, but I was counting my minis and I miscounted what I had left. So I missed one, and I should have looked at my chart and kind of double checked, but I was just like looking at my little ball of yarn and counting the colors in there, and I missed one. So I don't know, I still probably wouldn't have went to, I don't know if I would have went any farther anyways, just because I was nervous I was going to run out. But I love how this turned out. Don't know what's going on. So I posted a video on Instagram and TikTok showing off my fun shawl. So on to whips. Sorry, I'm distracted. It's okay. So on to whips. Yeah, that was everything. You haven't seen any of this yet. So this is all new whips. I cast on a pair of Rose City rollers, which I've been talking about doing. And so I cast a pair on, and I already finished a sock. So technically it's a hoe, half object. So here's one. And so I did a little weird stuff in here, but there's a reason. But okay, so Rose City rollers is a shorty pattern. It's top down. Is it free? Is it a free or is it paid? I think it's a free pattern. And I forgot the designer's name. Bryner. Mara Bryner? Maybe. I will put the information in the show notes or down below. But anyway, so the yarn is, so Amy from Happy Little Yarn had sent me a giant bag of minis, and well, these were bigger than minis. So this was leftover Artistic Lilly, Cozy Cashmere Fingering, which is a merino cashmere nylon. I don't know which color is which, but it is Yarn Love and a Big Hunk O Love were the colors. So we had this white color and this pink color. And there were about there was 2 pinks and there were 2 whites. So I started with the white one, and I wasn't sure how much yarn I was going to need. I knew between all 4 there would be enough. So I started the white, did my cuff, I did my contrast, heel flap, whatever. Went back to the white and then realized, the white's getting a little close. So I thought, you know, I like the way this slip stitch looks. So I just made this little slip stitch panel in the middle, just for fun, really. And then went back to the white and went to the toe. So I ran out of the white on this bowl. So I have this left, which I don't know if that would be enough, but I have all this pink. So the second sock is going to be the reverse. And I cast on already, just today. So I got tiny bitty, itty bitty cuff going. So this will be all pink with the white heel and the white panel, because I'll definitely have enough white for the heel and this panel, and then I definitely have enough pink. So a little bit of a, you know, mismatch reverse socks kind of. Living in a Halloween pumpkin theme bag that I made just because I grabbed whatever bag I could find. Second whip, which was not planned, not expected, not anything that I had not on my radar whatsoever, is the Vertices Unite from Stephen West. So Aquila, a lefty nerd podcast, decided she wanted to cast it on, and then Lisa from Knit All the Yarn, and then Amy from Happy Little Yarn all were like, well, we want to do it too. So you know what? Why not? So it is a 5-color shawl using scraps mainly, like not full skeins. So I'm making the small version. I think they're all making the large version, but I've been dying to find a project to use up some of my larger scraps. So this is going to be perfect, I think. So far we got this. And let's see. This is Stroll, Nippic Stroll Tonal. I use this for another Stephen West, and this is for my exploration station. So I don't have the colorway names handy. If I remember, I will put them down. This is Knit Picks Hawthorne. I think this is Hawthorne. Yeah, this is Stroll. This is Hawthorne. What did I use this one for? Oh, this was for my Find Your Fade kit that I bought. So this was the purple. That was used for that. And then we have another Hawthorne. This was also part of the Find Your Fade kit. And then we have another, we have some candy. We have another Stroll. This was also Exploration Station. So those are those colors. And then I might change this one, but it works, but I'm not sure I'm gonna like it or not. I'll tell you in a minute. So this is October Graffiti. This is my yarn, my hand-dyed yarn, Purrfect sock. So let me explain. So the shawl is going to look like, made some drawings. Okay, so the shawl is going to potentially look like this. So we have, I'm working on this section right here. So this is color A and B. And then we have color, and this orange, so the orange one that I'm concerned about is color E. And this is the only color, that's it. It's not anywhere else in the project. So it's kind of like a pop of color. So I think it's going to be cool, but I don't know if I'm going to want that. I don't know if I'm going to want that or not. So that can easily swap out because this is A and C. This is A and B. Then we have B and C. Then we have A and C. And then a couple solids. D is this one, I think. And this is B. So yeah, it took me way too long. Yeah, so multiple plans, multiple arrangements. I had a green in there at one point. But yeah, I've turned purple, black, white, gray, and then orange. And the E is, so we got A, B, C, D. So we have purple, gray, no, purple, black, white, and gray. E, so orange, and then purple and white, and then black, and then gray with the gray border. So that's all sounds good, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that big pop of orange or not because it's a pretty big chunk of the shawl. So, but I can change that one last minute. Sort of last minute. I don't know what section that is. I don't know what section that is. So, that was unexpected cast on. Okay, so that's it for whips. I said I was going to pull out my crochet top. I lied. I have not touched it. It's still like underneath a chair. I haven't even pulled it out. So I need to pull that out, but didn't happen. And then I just kind of threw this in my remotely Rhinebeck bag that I've been using. I need to go. Everything's just so needle adjacent. So I said I was going to, oh yeah, I mentioned the V-backed tee by Jamie Hoffman. And someone so kindly sent it to me, the pattern, because I hadn't purchased it yet. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to cast this on. I lied. I didn't cast it on. But I have the yarn wound and, well, and I had a reason because my needles were in use. So I needed the size 6 and that was in the Habitation shawl. Throw. Not a shawl. Can be a shawl. But the needles were in use with the Habitation throw. But now they are free. And technically I'm casting on with smaller needles, so I still could have cast on, so that's also a lie. But anyways, so I picked the yarn for it, and it's going to be 2-color. Yeah, the minis, I don't know what I was thinking. It wasn't enough yardage. Because I mentioned using a mini set that I had dyed. Not going to work. So, okay. So, colors I have chose are these two. And I think they're going to be fabulous. So this is going to be the first color, which is the majority of the front. So it kind of V's and, well, I guess it's reversible. You can wear it either way. It's V-backed, so technically at the back. The back has a very long V, and then the second color kind of comes on the side. But then when you flip it to technically the front, it's more of a scoop neck, and you get to color about here, maybe. And then, but I kind of like the V in the front. So I'm thinking I want this color to be the most prominent in the V side. So this is Teal Torch Knits from Portland, Oregon. I got this from Amy from Happy Little Yarn. What is it? Last Drops of Summer, Merino Nylon, 75.25. And then the second one here is When Flowers Attack. This is from Liedel Fiber Art, which she changed her name. So I got this at Michigan Ann Arbor Fiber Festival a couple years ago, and it was because it was on clearance because she was changing her branding. So she's got a different name now, and I don't remember what it is, but Liedel Fiber Art is what this was. Also, oh, this is 75. Yeah, okay, 75.15 merino nylon. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That's a typo. 75.15, that doesn't add up to 100. 75.25, probably. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So put these two together, make a fun shirt. It's a short sleeve, just loose kind of top. So I'm excited to try that. But I need to start, but things came up. Also needle adjacent, we have, oh, I have a test knit I signed up for because why not? Because I need more things to do, but it's a head wrap, so it'll be quick. I'm probably going to use my hand dyed yarn, so I haven't picked out colors, but it's 2 color. It's like it's intarsia, but I feel like it's intarsia, but it's not, I don't know. It's like, it's got a colored border and then the middle section. So technically I'm going to have like 3 yarns going at once. So I have the 2 ends and then the middle. So never done that before. I already watched the video that she had posted. It's the Marvelous Mrs. Maker is the designer. It's called the Twilight Time headband. So I'm excited. It's like a long strip, and it's got like you can do it for like make a head wrap out of it or something. So, but I like doing simple test knits. So that'll be fun. And that starts, I think that she said she'd have a pattern this weekend. So that's it. So on to stash. I have a little bit of stash. I couldn't resist. I like this. I like rainbows. I don't know. I had a coupon and this just was, I don't know. I just wanted it. So I just wanted it. So this is Fiber Dog Fibers. It's my first time buying hand spun from somebody. So trying to crinkle too much. It's Rainbow Stars mini set. I'd like to make something with the whole set, but I don't know what yet. But it's a set of minis of hand spun. It's 100% Romney wool. So we got red, orange, yellow, green. Let's go in order. We have green, a light blue, dark blue, and then a purple. So rainbow minis. Says they are about light decay, about 41 yards each, and there's 7 of them. So I don't know, small shawl of some sort. I'm not really sure. But they're pretty. So that's Fiber Dog Fibers. She has a really cute German Shepherd. Pretty sure it's a German Shepherd. Alright, next up for stash is, I got a new set of Chow-Gu needles. So I currently have the 5-inch tips, which is the pretty standard, I think, set. I've had that for a while. I love them very much, but I've been coming across the problem where I need shorter, like the 16-inch circular. So I got myself the 4-inch, and boy, they look small. But it'll be fine. It comes with shorter cords. The needle heads are shorter, or tips. So little 4-inch tips here. So I got a set of those. And so now I can make hats without magic loop, because I'm really not a fan of magic loop. I'll do it, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. So that was like my Mother's Day gift to myself. And then lastly, random, but still craft related, as I got myself a Gorilla glue gun. So I've had a glue gun forever, and I bought it a long time ago, and it was low temp. And I didn't intentionally mean to buy a low temperature glue gun, and I hate it. So this one is multi-temp, so it's low or high. And I bought the Gorilla glue sticks to go in it. So it's supposed to, because I like to make things. I've made some like hair clips, and that's how it came up. Amy was asking me about my hair clip that I had. I showed her a picture. And like the backing fell off eventually because it was just regular hot glue. She's like, oh, you should try the Gorilla hot glue. I'm like, what? I didn't even know that they made that. So ideal for wood, metal, glass, floral, and more. So yeah, I haven't opened it up yet, so going to try that out. Alright, that is it for the crafty stuff. So I got a lot of stuff going on. So hopefully in the next week or two I will have an update with progress. But in the meantime, I will talk about some life stuff. So I got my second shot. So I am now almost considered fully vaccinated. So as of May 5th, which is only, next Wednesday? Something like that. So that's cool. I didn't have really any side effects. So I got the Pfizer one, and I was a little tired the next day. I felt like nauseous and a little dizzy for like an hour maybe. Like over a day later. So I don't know if it was related or not. I felt like I was like overanalyzing every feeling. So I was fine. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. So that's good. I've been walking regularly now, so that's been good. So every day I try to walk 3 miles. A couple times it's been raining this week, and I've still got myself out there. So just walk in my neighborhood. I'm trying to start jogging. So a couple times I've added some jogs in there, and it's not good. It's not good. So need to work on my stamina for jogging. Of course, it hurts my leg joints, and I'm out of breath, and like it's just not good. But we'll get there. We are celebrating Emily's birthday next week, so that's going to be fun. Her birthday is on Friday, and a week from today. So we're having a little birthday party here for her outside, so that'll be nice, and she can have some of her friends over, so it'll be fun. Hopefully the weather's nice. It's Mother's Day next weekend. We are going to celebrate me this weekend, because next weekend is Emily's birthday, and then my mom comes over, and then we go to Jim's parents. So there's like no time for me. So this weekend's kind of my weekend. So Jim's got some presents for me, and I gotta chat tonight with my knitting friends, and then tomorrow I might meet a friend for coffee in the park, and then Sunday we're gonna get bagels from Panera, because it's been forever. Like it's been over a year since we've gotten bagels from Panera for some reason. I don't know why it's been so long, but we just haven't done Panera bagels. Because we used to, well, I know why. Because we don't really eat breakfast. The kids do, and Jim and I don't really eat breakfast anymore, so it just seems silly to get a bunch of bagels, but we like them, so we will have them this weekend. Special occasions. We got an ant farm. That's been weird. So I'll put some video clips in at the end of the ant farm. We don't know what we're doing either. I am afraid they're all dying, but I don't know. They say they only last a couple months, but it's been like a week, so I feel like, I don't know. Really don't know. So if you had any tips on ant farms, let me know. Also coming up soon, which I'm sure I'll mention it again, is we're going camping, but not camping. So I rented a little cabin in a campground. So it's literally just like a little wooden hut with beds and an electric heater. That's it. There's no bathroom. There's no nothing. It's just a little like structure to keep you warm, because it's May. It's still probably going to be kind of cold. So we didn't want to do the tent camping quite yet. So next month we have our first tent trip. So in the meantime, this month we have our little cabin. So it'll be fun. So I'm excited about that. And that's it for life news. So shop. I've said it for the last month. I've been a terrible shop owner. I've been trying to post pictures of the yarn that I have, and it's been going okay, but I still have a lot of yarn that I gotta offload. I do want to dye more yarn, but now I'm feeling that dread from waiting so long to do stuff. So, but I have plans on the horizon. So I have my Advent yarn, so I didn't want to list my Advent until I had the yarn. So I have all my minis for 10 sets. I think that's what I was going to list, yeah. So I have all my minis for 10 sets. That's not going to be touched. It's going to be used for those kits. The theme, which drum roll, I will announce the theme, is called Rockin' Around the Holidays. So it is not, I like to keep things, you know, like it's not going to be Christmas themed. It's not going to be a specific holiday themed. It's just going to be rock and roll kind of themed. So it's Rockin' Around the Holidays. I have a list of songs that'll have colors in it, and they're songs that I know and songs that I like. So that's the theme. And I'm hoping that I will set up a YouTube playlist and then send that list to anyone who orders it, so that at the end you can then listen to all the songs that were inspired the colors. So it's all the titles of the songs have a color in it. So I'm excited, and that gives me like so much creativity on doing whatever, as long as it's kind of got some of that color in it, right? So that'll be fun. So stay tuned for that. Sign up for the newsletter, because all the information will go in the newsletter first, and then I will start promoting on social media. So, but if you want first dibs, newsletter, that's where that is the place to be. And the link is below. I'm going to, and I said I was going to list the Advent, like, you know, a month ago, right? Lie. I'm a liar. I was going to work on something else this week, and I lied to myself and I didn't. But okay, so next up is I want to offer a dye to order listing again. So I tried this once and I didn't like it. So I need to change it. So it's going to be dye to order sweater quantities. Because when I dye certain colors, a lot of colors, I need to dye at least 4. And then I'm left with extras that don't always sell, you know, and I don't necessarily want to be holding on to a bunch of extras. So minimum order of 4 of the sweater quantity. You can pick whatever color that I have in my color gallery, but that's where I'm stuck, because it's a lot of work that I have to like upload all the pictures to the color gallery, and I got to make the listing and figure out the drop downs, and I haven't done it. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in choosing the colors you want or sweater quantities, because I usually don't dye more than 4 at once, because I'm kind of sampling out colors. But so if you know, hey, I really like that festival color and I want to make a sweater, I need 6 skeins. Now I'd have to dye 8, but if you're buying 6, I will list the extra 2, you know. But you know, it's like if you're buying 1 and I gotta dye 4, that's where things get, you know, wonky. So stay tuned for that. I also have a spreadshirt shop. So I've been talking about doing merchandise. I was trying to use Printful, which you could like integrate it into your website. I couldn't get it to work. Just nothing was working right. The listing looked funny by the time it hit my website. I just didn't like it. And even then, and then you had to calculate your own shipping, and it just got real complicated real fast. So I went to Spreadshirt, and actually I have it set so it is linked, like it's like embedded in my website. So if you go to my website, which is www.thecattlady.com, and you go to merchandise on the shop tab, I believe, somewhere, it's in there somewhere. The Spreadshirt shop is then embedded onto my website. It is still a separate platform. And it was the same with Printful. You'd have to, well, no, actually it wasn't. But anyways, it doesn't matter. You have to make a separate order. That's just going to keep it clean and easy on everybody's behalf. So if you're going to order a shirt or something, or a mug, you order it through Spreadshirt, and that's a separate transaction. And then you order the yarn and whatever through my website. But you can access it on my website, which, I mean, at least it's conveniently located. So, but it is still 2 transactions, because it's a drop ship type thing where they print the shirt, they send it, but then that means I don't have to hold on to like random inventory and order sizes that I don't know what's going to sell and whatever. So you can check that out. I have ordered from other people's Spreadshirt shops. I have not ordered from my own yet, and I need to, because I want to see what's coming. But so stay tuned for that. But it's there if you want to check it out. I ordered a pound of fiber, and I think I mentioned this before, but now I got it. I should have grabbed it, but I don't have it. So I want to practice, experiment with dyeing comb top. It's glorious. It's glorious. It's so soft and it's so fluffy. So hopefully I don't screw it up. So, but I only got a pound, so I broke it into 4-ounce braids, and actually I had an extra 1.5 ounces left. So I'm going to take that one and dye it up first and maybe throw it on my drop spindle and see how it goes. But it's like a 19.5 micron merino, so it's really soft. They have BFL as well that I can order, and they might have some other ones too. And they have a lower or a higher micron merino, so a 22 micron merino or something as well. But not a ton of options, I don't think, from this supplier. But I could branch out if I really like dyeing fiber. So if you're a spinner, please check that out when I'll list a couple, one-of-a-kind braids in the near future. So that's it for shop. That's it for everything. So 30 minutes, not too bad. Sorry, this was probably a slightly awkward episode for some reason. I just feel awkward when the kids are in the other room. So I hope everyone has a great week. Next week, has a good weekend this weekend, and that you get to go out and craft all the things.